passionate, super positive. They tend to attract a lot of people into their lives. A lot of people want to be friends with Sagittarius because Sagittarius is a lot of fun. They're the kind of friend who's super honest.
Hey, you guys. So, welcome to day 2 of Girl Get Up. Um, it seems like it's a little bit better. Because my goal is good because my goal because it's about to start warming up is there's a trail by my house, so I want to be able to walk to that trail and walk back. So, um, let's. I'm not gonna. I'm just. That's just my goal when it warms up. So I'm not. Right now, I'm not gonna put a date on it. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in so we can do a little chit chat while I get skinny. So, my started off me going into depression. Um, my kids' father, both their dad, well, he is both of their dad. Um, he passed when my youngest was 6 months. So every year that my youngest son turns is the year that their dad will be gone. So, and then on top of that, our birthdays are a day apart. So he's December 16th and I'm December 17th. Yes, both Sagittariuses. Rocky but fun ride. And um, people, they tend to leave you with your grief. Um, Regardless of whether anybody was okay with the relationship or not. At the end of the day, I still had kids. I still, was with him for majority of my life. When he passed, I was 27. So, you tend, especially trying to be a parent, you tend to try to suppress your feelings, and I did really really good for like a whole year. I was just busy, busy, busy. At least I tried to be, and then it was like people wouldn't help me with my kids. I couldn't keep jobs because I didn't have any help. It was a lot. And it was just like all the kids that I had babysat, all the people that I was there for, they like just disappeared. Like now I'm at a point where I need people and they disappeared. And it took me a long time to not get it, but now I get it. Now you bye. If it's time for you to exit, exit. Please be gone. But when you're younger and you're going through stuff, you just want to know why. Like, why would y'all leave me when I've always been there for you? So that's one of the things. And I don't want to give too much. Then, like right after that, after so he passed in November, and then we ended up having to move to a shelter in December. On top of it being our birthdays, so um in these so we were in the show while we were in the shelter, I went and got my CNA license. So that helped me out a bunch, but I was still needed help because I still had a little baby, and then my oldest at the time, he was like 8. And I was struggling. I had lost my house twice. We were homeless, living with people back and forth. My kids, well, my youngest doesn't really understand, but my oldest, he's seen a lot of things, and he's seen a lot of relationships and how people treated us and how they act. And so that's really why my oldest son, he's like standoffish and quiet to himself, because he's seen how people act, people that's supposed to love you, how they treated me. So um that was like the beginning of it. Things did get worse, but um life grow. And then I try to, like I said, I try to suppress it, I tried to hide it. And then you don't have nobody to talk to, so you're like keeping it all inside. You don't want to talk to your kids about it, but. One thing I can say is I'm pretty sure it affected them, but they didn't. Um, it wasn't like my kids didn't have behavioral issues and stuff like that. And I think too with that I did overcompensate. Like I did start buying a lot of what do you call that thing? I always bought them a lot of things just to keep them to not feel like because they only had one parent that they were missing out on anything. I overcompensated with those things. Definitely regretted it because you have to go through the motion and material things is not that just makes them want more and more and more. And there was a point in time in my life where things went sour again and I wasn't able to do certain things. And kids can't adapt to that. Like, what do you mean you can't give me the lifestyle I'm used to living, you know? So definitely want to do things in moderation because like I said, life can happen at any time, at any moment. Um, but I'm just so grateful that my kids have been able to see both sides, the ups and the downs, you know. Um, like I said, just here, I'm really trying to just get myself together. And I feel so much better. Like I was so bitter. Ugh. At first, I didn't realize I was bitter, but I was so bitter because I was angry, and I'm like, why? And you don't need to know the why. You got to figure out the how and what to do and the lesson and how to get through it. So I'm very grateful where I am right now. And right now I'm trying to get myself together because I have so many aspirations and my biggest problem is my weight. So now that I got my headspace right, it's time to tackle my biggest thing, my biggest obstacle. And right now my obstacle is my weight. So I hope this helps people, helps someone, even if it's not about weight, whatever obstacle that you are aware of that you have, go ahead and tackle it. Stop sitting back and watching everybody else tackle their goals and accomplish their things because you are worth it too, even if you have to do it alone. At least you know you did it. So just keep going. I'll also insert a clip at the end of this just to show you where I came from so that it encourage you. And it's also encouraging me because when you big, you don't realize you big. I know that sounds crazy, and I know it's probably when people see big people and they're like, why is she got on that little bitty shirt? Because in her mind, she thinks she can still fit that shirt. I have been there. But anyway, so um sorry, that made me laugh. So if you can, like I said, leave some encouraging comments just to keep me going. If you want to support the channel, the Cash App is at the beginning of the intro, at the bottom. Also, another way to support is you can purchase my book. The link is in the The link is in the description. Um, and you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and don't give up on you because you deserve you. Have a good day. Hey, don't forget to comment and tell me how you feel.